All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. How y'all doing today? Hopefully well. I'd like to thank my patrons for making this happen. T.C. Hollingsworth, Sandra Scala, Marilyn Whalen, and Junior Sim Racing. Let's get on with the show, shall we? Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. All right. How we all doing? Hopefully well. Welcome to the show today. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, I guess. Cutting some mats for some prints. I have just about everything I need to make this happen. We got the cellophane wraps for them. We've decided to start there with the sizes because I could adjust the mat board size according to the size of the plastics. So we got some large ones. We're getting some longer ones in tomorrow. I thought we had them in today, but we didn't. But we will still make the mats for these long prints. So yeah, that's what it is going to be about today. Hanging out. You guys get to hang out with me. You guys get to hang out with me. You guys get to see what is the deal. Yeah, simple Simon. How to do this. Oh, you know what I need to do? Unmute ye old speech chat. And then we have our first guest. Hello and welcome. I wish I could read that. Gosh darn it. Is this Squirrel's World? No? I don't know. Gosh darn it. Let me get my better glasses on. That purple is a very interesting. It is squirrel. It is Squirrel's World. Goodness gracious. That purple is crazy. Zero legibility. So, Squirrel, welcome.
Squirrel's World said, yes. At Squirrel's World said, glitter sparkles.
Nice to see you, nice to see you. Oh, look behind me. This is the next big canvas. Holy mackerel. So I'm gonna walk all over here so you guys get to see this size.
I know.
6 feet tall. And then over to his size. You gotta be looking at that bottom camera, obviously. All the way over to here, boom. Quite the painting it's going to be. I got my canvas tightener in. And yeah, I'm stoked about that. Gotta spray it down. I'm gonna take it outside. I'll film it all when I do it. So first, let's open up some mat boards. Another thing that I'm doing that's not necessarily always done to save money, you would mat board your front and do another board in the back.
Squirrel's World
well,
said, that's huge.
I don't have the other board.
World said, me too.
That is huge, yes. That's a massive, massive painting it's going to be. So, I got some 20 or so of those. Now what I'm going to do with these first, let's toss that, is we're going to cut it right down the middle and we're going to make two halves. And then one board will be the whole setup. So we'll cut it in half, then we'll have two equal pieces. Then I need to, what do I need to do then? We'll cut the mat out for one of these, like for this size stuffs. Boom. It's going to be a 2-inch, 2-inch all the way around kind of situation. But bingo, bango, bongo. And the other one should be perfect in half. We'll see. Well, let's try it. So, all the right tools, bing, bang, bong. Now, problem is, this thing is fine up to a 4-inch cut. I guess I could just get rid of this altogether, slide it out. We'll put it back in a second. Okay, okay. That's acceptable, I think. Then all we got to do is find the middle of this. And we're looking at a total of 18 inches. So that's a 9er foxtrot. Let's get a pencil back. I seem to have moved my pencils. Neat. Neato. What I really need is a mechanical pencil again. I got to get back to that. My drafting days. So we want 9. And we want to do it on this side as well. Okay, now that we don't have the right measurements, though, we have to be very careful, because this thing will definitely give us center if we do it right, because that blade is not center. But I wonder if I put that here, does that equal center? Oh, look at that. That's on center. Interesting. And this does cut right on that line. Interesting. So, first time cutting, first time caller, long time listener. I guess we'll put it on that line. And, okay, hang on. I definitely want to put the underlayment. Now, who the heck is calling me? Don't they know I'm busy? They must know I'm busy. So is that still, so that's at 90. Hang on, guys. Hello, this is Shane. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna have to give this gentleman a call back. Oh, no one's here anyway. No big whoop. I'm muting. We muted. All right, I'm back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, back to this little dilemma of trying to get this correctly spliced into two. I am way off, huh? Okay, so there's that. I'm going to give it a shot on the line. Press down firmly. Put this in. Press this down and go to town. Yow! Maybe I have too much knife showing? That is not easy. See how I did? Let's see how I did. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. Almost perfectly straight. That's pretty good, actually. I say that's ready for a print. So then what we do, let's just do one at a time just so it's fun. Keep the interest alive. Let's see, then what we do is we got to take some measurements of everything. This print is 6.5 inches. Okay, let's not throw that too far. This mat board is 9, just as I suspected. Thank goodness we've done that correctly. Let's put this back in here. You'll figure it would be more difficult to put it back in. I should have known that would happen. Muy bueno. We're back in the track. Loving it. This way we know 6.5 to 9, right? 6.5 to 9. Measure twice, cut once. So we decide which is the front, which is the back of this mat board is the next step. This mat board is white on both sides, so we don't have to worry about it. There may be a clean side, there might be a dirty side. They seem to be equally dimpled. So they seem pretty nice. So let's just use this as a starter. Let's not ruin the print. So 6.5, we do a little math now. 9 minus 6.5. 2.5? So does that mean 2.5? That's 1.25? Could that be right? Now you generally like to get 2 inches on a print. Not gonna lie. What if I were to do that? That'd be just insane. How about 1.25? Then I like to bring the print over, kind of fit it in, just to give it some eyeballs. Now that's going to be pretty thin. Let's see if we can work it out though. That might be okay. Or that's a mistake. It's not a bad one. I can still I'm making prints very small, 4.5 by 6 inches, mat boarded, all wrapped up, so I can use these for that. But what I'm thinking here is that it needs to be 2 inches. Because here's what, it just looks better. It just looks better. That's 2 inches. It's a much better, cleaner. This is too whimsy up here on the top. I'm not kind of into it. Which is fine. We make mistakes. That just means that the other print has to be, if this is 6.5, right? So that's 8.5, 9, 10.5. I'm going to put this in between. 10.5, 10, yeah, that's about right. Just looks more better. And, you know, got to spend money to make money. I don't know. I don't know. Arg. I got these long ones specifically for these 20-inch prints, or whatever they are. Sorry. These 20-inch prints. So we're going to do it right. We can definitely get 2 inches on both sides. Pretty sure we can do, let's just slide her in position. 2, and then that one is 1, 2. Oh, it's perfectly 2 inches and 2 inches. That's why I ordered that size. Okay, so let's do 10.5 inches and start it again. Let's not be such a bonehead. My goodness. So you live and you learn, and don't be afraid to make a mistake. These are all things that I do every day. Make mistakes and fix them. Well, that's my whole painting career. 10.5. Let's go over here. Do the same thing. Blah, blah, blah. We'll do it from this side, I guess. Just butt it up against there. The perfect size. I guess they make these steel rulers this size for a reason. So we have our design. That sucks because now it's 2 of these per thing. 2 per. So how many inches is this? It's still not enough, is it? 4.25 inches is all I can work with, so that's 7.5. Nope. Let's get rid of this again. Get it out of the way. Not let it crimp anything. Okay. How about one thing? Let's loosen up the blade. A little extreme, I must say. I gave it a 32nd inch switch over. There we go. Let's pull this up to the bar. See what we got. It's a long way down. Okay, we're flat against that piece. Okay. Let's not lose it. Press down. Let's do this again. Hooah. I said hooah. Come on. That was much easier. Much easier. Okay, so there's one. Juan. Let's see what Juan looks like. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. So we do another one. That's nice. That looks more professional. think we still have a problem, don't we? Oh yeah, they come here tomorrow. I suppose if I have an issue, I can fold the top of the plastic over to the back side and tape it down so it's still just the normal bag. I just realized about the size of the bags, so on and so forth. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here with me today. Appreciate it. Let's do another one, 10.5. It's crazy how that lines up. 10.5, 10.5. Let's do it again. Basically, if I got one end and I 90 it and I got both ends, so winner, winner. Here goes another. Oh my gosh. Come on, Buttercup. Yes. Yes, sir. Crick and Croc. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I like it. Just got to decide which one to use. And I think it's the one it's sitting on. So now what we need to do is go 2 inches in, and which is an easy solution with this beautiful, wonderful, compact, elite mat cutter. We have to set it into stand. Sit it on its end here. Real quick. It's all loosey-goosey until it's not. Okay. Now what we do with this is we set it for 2. Oh, we don't want to screw it up though, do we? So hold up. Can't just assume. We know that it's 2, but what if I was to be 2 1/4? Yeah, yeah. Yep. Okay. Now the reason we're doing that is because I don't have a 1-inch border around my prints, which from now on will all have 1-inch borders. Okay, first things first, we're going to mark it out. Yeah. And then we'll look at it. And with this 2-inch, 10.5 inches, which is 2 inches, we know it works, right? Oh shit. We're gonna have to go 2.25. Or maybe, yeah. Let's see. We're not cutting, we're just drawing right now. And this is the back, so anything is possible. Okay, we have that. Now we take the print. Happy-go-lucky styly. Happy-go-lucky styly. We lose a little bit of printy. That's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. All right, perfect. Perfecto insecto. Now we cut. So we'll start here, lengthwise, longwise. This one we push forward, much more, seems more functional. Line up the lines, press down, push. Oh shit, oh, big noggin. I gotta get the piece of paper underneath. One there, one there. But I don't want to do it, change it up right away, so I gotta do all 4 of these without it. Which is fine. It's fine. Push down. Butter nips. I suck at this, dude. Oh, dude. Foolish. 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 Hopefully I can. Oh, man. Don't be so happy about it, you know? Slow down a little bit. I try to let my smaller finger muscles do more of the work at that moment so as to have more control over it. But I screwed up. It's okay. It's going to happen, I guess. Some of these prints are on discount. I don't know. What's the deal? What do you guys suggest? Try not to screw up. Let's get it right there at the end and call it. Ooh la la. Look at that. Still pretty. So then what you do, give it a shot. Oh, yeah, this is it. Try not to put the mistake in your face. And ta-da! Oh. Now what we're going to do is tape it. So what I've done is devise this. It's a ball of twine, masonry twine, and essentially, let's not drool on it. I spot onto the painting. Okay, so what we want to do here, this is important, we need to hinge the painting. There's a lot of things to do here. So, first things first, let's find where the painting sits most happily, most best. Okay, now before I did this, and I was using something tall. This time, we're gonna just do it this way. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff on this table. It's not really, not too cool, bro. Here's what we want to do. We want to tape a hinge on here. Of course it's bad. What do you do in this situation? Just give it a little bit of beep boop, beep boop. This is a paper tape. So that was the problem, was that it was just a wrapping. We're getting there, folks. Okay. What is this all about? Talk to me, butt. Talk to me. What's happening here? Okay. Groove V. This is definitely some hinge tape. I'm oft hinged. Just thinking about it. Holy cow. Now, see, that's a problem. Skadoosh, skadooshieri, skadooshinomst. Huh? Hallelujah. Bada Bagida. That is cool. I feel pretty cool putting it to use.
At Squirrel's World, said, my expression of interest was accepted going show 3 pieces publicly.
Ooh. My expression of interest was accepted going to show 3 pieces publicly. Nice. That's beautiful. Congratulations. Okay. Let's bring this. Well, that is really good to hear, Squirrel. Double, triple. Yep, just the bottom piece. Definitely when you get prints done, have a 1-inch border put on your prints. Even if you want to go so far as to print the size, the artist, you know, all the stuff on it too. Doesn't hurt. I always screw up a little bit. It's in my nature. But then I fix it. That's all okay. One more piece of tape. Grab it. Pull. Taut. Voila. Look at that. Nice, right? I could do a third and make it even wider, but we're just going to set that aside. Oh, it just fits inside there too. Good news, good news. All right, one down. That's one. Let's do some that we have sizes of stuff for. Plastics and so on and so forth. So, same size as previous, but white. So a little cheaper, I guess. What does this add to the price of the print? Fiscally, like just money to money, $1 each of these. So it's usually $2 and then $1 for the plastic. So that's $3, which, you know, you increase some percentage on and you try to make money that way too. All right. Let's get rid of the trash. I like the cloth tape. So, these smaller ones, what do we got here? What do we have here? We have, what is this? This just came in the mail. Let's open it up. They put their bags in one of their bags. Clever. These guys. Okay. So many sizes. And as you can tell, it does take time to do. Oh, look at this little dent. It takes time to do these. There's a section you gotta be careful when you order. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that dent in the corner. But get rid of it. So just keep an eye on that. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to toss them, you know. Let's get rid of these. These are all for my cards. That's gonna be fun. Very cool. Where do I put all this stuff? I guess over here. I'll just stand them up. Seems cool. Now, we got some. This one's too big. Too big for that even. It's a pretty big print. All right, but we got these. Now, when it comes to these bags, I guess this is, oh, wait a minute, hold up. I was like, where are my bags? And then there they're all right here. Let me grab them. Lots of bags. So this bag literally covers this. All right, perfect. Yes. The issue is, I could have sworn I had purchased, well, I have a bigger mat. The bigger plastic bags are coming, but I guess everything else I just cut from these. I guess that's what I planned on. So, let's go full horizon on this. It's good to know because I can go smaller. Let's eyeball these, I guess. What does this look like? Not big enough. Not big enough, but big enough for that. So this one, we can do an artichoke balloon on this size. Bueno, now we're figuring things out. What about this size, you ask? No one asked me. That's okay. That looks like that size, 2 inches, 2 inches. So this goes to this. Nice. Now we're getting places. We're seeing how this whole brainstorm of mine has worked out. Let's talk about this. Is that the same size? Why, certainly it is. Hello and welcome to the, oh wait, confused. I'm confused. That is a smaller one, my bad. This is this one. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. Boom. There's 3. And I'm having some fun. Let's see, we have another one. Same size. Guess what? I already know. It's this pile. I'm so smart. Behind the scenes of art. It's so behind the scenes. You guys are so behind the scenes. So, that's going to be an interesting one, that little artichoke balloon. I got 2 of these and 1 of those. They're both the same size, so guess what? Make it happen, Captain. We got that one. And with all these being the same size, I can make a few of the same cuts. So it all kind of flows together. And this could be the deciding point of like cutting the top or leaving that much space. I could, you know, I might be able to use them. I'll have to cut one, I guess. What is this one for? That's pretty nice. It's gonna be a big one. No, too big. How about that tall but thin? I mean, that's close. That one leaves no room for imagination. Interesting mat though. If I were to have it wider on the sides. It's an interesting idea. What do these do? It's really that one, isn't it? Because it'd just be fat, big fat mat. Big fat mat. All right, cool. We have our work cut out for us. First things first, second things second, and first things first. Let's go. I'm trying not to crinkle these, you know. I'm just trying to keep it all, the plastic I'm trying to keep nice. I'm trying to keep everything nice. People get their money's worth. So, what are we looking at here? Let's place one of these over here and just kind of finger it out.
At Squirrel's World said, "It's the whole package."
It is the whole package, yeah. You are not wrong. I mean, they look so great when they're matted. I mean, you just saw that one get done. This one I have a colored mat on, which I'm pretty stoked about. Paintings I've sold. that one painting sold to a man who was just traveling through and wasn't even planning on buying anything. So that's at 13 inches. 13 should cover it. 13 by 18.
At Squirrel's World said, yes.
$18 by $13. $18 by $13, which means what? So I'm cutting that end off because it's got the dent in it. We only need one. 13. And then we're cutting the dent off. So 18. Let's see what we can do here. 13 by 18, that's perfect because guess what? Hang on a second. I guess that's right, isn't it? Maybe. Okay, so what do? We are going to do this a little weird. We're going to loosen this. Let that slide back and forth. Put that in place. Put this in place. Because what I need to do is slide it to the line. Nice. The pressure, everything works. Beautiful. Oh, absolutely perfect. Let's call it right there. This we're cutting with. So we're going to use the difficult tool. That's what I call this one. Ready? Jabba. Keep everything. Keep all the extras. You never know when you're going to have a pile of trash big enough. Ah, shucks. I cut off the numbers, didn't I? Yep, I did. My goodness. 18, I believe. My goodness. Yeah, 18. Little line. Do the same thing. It's nice because it pushes it towards the metal. That's what you want to keep it square. Kind of nice. Come on. There we go. A reason I didn't do multiples because I wanted to make sure I had this one right first, and then we'll just do a couple of these cuts, and we'll go to the 18s, and we'll have some of these done. Okay, so test, 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 1, 2, test, 3, 4. It's going to look good when I close the door. Now I could do 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, make it even, fold the top over. I mean, what are we even talking about? Is that a problem? I don't think it will be a problem. Let's say if I had it done and I just folded the top over and taped it on the back. Spanky. Spanky stanky. Now, a lot of times there are heavy bottoms to prints. You know, what are your thoughts on heavy bottoms? Hey now. but they'll have it equidistant around the top 3 ends, and then the bottom will just be a little fatter, like that. I don't know if I'm a fan. I know why. It pulls the depth. But I don't know if I'm a fan. So, now's the choice. We fill it up, fill the bag up. We can do it that way. Or just have them a little smaller and folded. I got to do it smaller and folded, don't I? It's just got to be done, people. I'm a stickler. I should sit down. I like my moving camera. One, two. Right? One, two. One, two. Oh. And then 1, 2. Damn, I don't know. Any ideas? I'm gonna full bag. I kind of like that, where it's a little bit heavy on top and bottom. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on, man! I was just getting started. These guys. All right, let's cut a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4 more tops. We'll cut 4 more tops and then cut 4 more sides, and then that means we got 2. Oh, we need 5 more for 2 full, because this is going to take 2 per. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 total. 10 total. How many do I have? 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But we'll have some done. So let's get a couple more done so we can get these started and done with. My goodness. Okay, where's the defects? Show me the defects. It's always good to use light as a refractory kind of thing, just to like make sure, because light doesn't lie. Do you know what I'm saying? Light, it doesn't lie. All right, stand up. Use your muscles. 1, 2, so that's 1. So 1 is done. Let's go 2, which will have, I know we're just doing the tops right now, so we don't have to switch back and forth. That's how you do it, man. It's cool, man. It's real cool. We're all being cool. There's 2. Muzzles. Muzzle. 2. Oh, that's 2. 1.5. That's 1.5. Ah! No, I raised my left finger, but it smashed my right finger. I had to raise something. And I said, ah. There we go. A little better. Getting a little better at the muscle control. There's 2. That's 1 and 2. And now let's do the other one. That's be 3. And then we're just ordering more of this stuff. And we're probably going to order some regular board so we can start saving a little money. 50 cents here and there is 50 cents here and there. Where are we at? That's 2.5. Don't smash my finger again. I will not like it. Okay, there's 3. You know what I haven't been doing is checking for dents. Why haven't you guys been telling me to do that? I get dents, man. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4 is the blue. Three and a half. And we might have 5. That's pretty cool. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. That should be 4. This will be 4.5, and then 5. Let's hope these are popular sizes because they're going to be done first. Looks good. See, there's a crappy side, so we'll make sure to keep that in mind. Hey, keep that in mind.